Welcome to the Shape Soul podcast. Today, we're diving deep into a theme that's at the heart of our October campaign: the true meaning of impact.
Absolutely happiness. And it's fascinating to think about how impact isn't just about being loud or famous, but rather about the subtle ways we influence those around us.
Exactly. As our tagline goes, when the soul is shaped, the world feels it. This week, we're exploring how shaping our inner selves can create profound impacts in the world.
Let's start by unpacking what we mean by impact. Many people equate it with fame or visibility, but that's a misconception, isn't it?
It really is. Impact is more about the depth of our presence rather than the breadth. It's in those quiet moments where we show up authentically for others.
Right. For example, think of a time when someone simply listened to you during a tough moment. That presence can be far more impactful than 1,000 social media likes.
Exactly. And that's what makes it so powerful. Real impact is about lives touched and hearts stirred. It's about creating safety and connection.
What most people don't realize is that influence comes from authenticity, not just visibility. When we align our actions with our values, we naturally uplift others.
Yes, it's interesting how the world often tells us that influence is synonymous with fame. But think of the quiet leaders throughout history. They left profound legacies without being in the spotlight.
Absolutely. People like Mahatma Gandhi or Mother Teresa come to mind. Their impact was felt deeply because of their authenticity and intention, not because they sought applause.
And it's crucial to remember that we don't need a grand stage to make a difference. Impact can happen in everyday moments: a smile, a kind word, a helping hand.
Exactly. Each of us carries the power to impact others just by being present and intentional. It's about showing up as our true selves.
Speaking of presence, let's talk about how we can cultivate that in our lives. What are some actionable steps our listeners can take right now?
One great way is to practice active listening. When you're in a conversation, really focus on what the other person is saying rather than thinking about your response.
That's a fantastic tip. Another could be to express gratitude regularly. Letting someone know that their presence in your life matters can have a profound impact.
And let's not forget about vulnerability. Sharing our stories, including our struggles, can help others feel less alone and inspire them to share their own stories.
Absolutely. This week, let's challenge our listeners to sow presence instead of chasing applause. Be kind, be real, and be light.
And remember, the impact you leave doesn't need to be grand. Sometimes the smallest gestures create the biggest ripples. That's the essence of true influence.
What a powerful discussion. To sum it up, impact is about authenticity, presence, and intention. Let's shape our souls so we can impact the world around us.
Exactly, happiness. And as we wrap up, we encourage everyone to reflect on their own unique ways to create impact this week.
Thank you for tuning in to the Shape Soul podcast. Remember, when you shape within, you truly can impact beyond.